5 Yankee Daytona Tower, roger. Report your base turn.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Dwayne Tullock, founder of First Generation Pilots Network, and this is an introduction video to explain why I created First Generation Pilots Network. FGPN. What does that stand for? FGPN stands for First Generation Pilots Network. It is a network that is ran by pilots who became the first in their family to fly airplanes. Now, First Generation Pilots Network was created here in Daytona Beach, Florida, by myself. I'll go ahead and introduce myself and explain a little bit about myself and and whatnot. I was originally born in Kingston, Jamaica. I moved to these United States when I was just 9.5 years old. I still have my accent and everything like that. So, my inspirations. Why am I interested in aviation? It's very fun. It's very challenging, and overall, it's been a long time passion of mine ever since I was about 7 to 8 years old. I used to always think to myself, what is it like to fly an airplane? What is it like to be in the skies? So still to this day, I just can't get enough of flying. Like it's just one of my favorite hobbies to do. So a little bit about my educational background now. I attended my community college in South Florida for 2 years, did my general education there. After that, I went on to Embry-Riddle in 2011, went there with a goal to complete college in 3 years. I actually completed it in 2.5. I actually did my bachelor's degree in air traffic management. I chose air traffic management as a career for myself, and at the time, I wanted to do flying as a side hobby. Here is my bachelor's degree in air traffic management. Very, very proud certificate or just degree that I'm just very proud and honored to earn. During my time while I was at Embry-Riddle, I was also able to become a tutor on my own voluntary time. I love to go back to the lab and reteach the information to students who are taking the classes that I've already taken and basically mastered and had a blast in. I love to help them and help them understand the information, help them to make it through the classes for the ones who just do need that help. So that's just one very thing that I'm very proud of. And as far as community involvement, I was involved in OBAP. Here's a certificate. OBAP stands for Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals. This is a parliamentarian certificate. Basically what a parliamentarian does is I start the meetings and I adjourn the meetings. And I also make sure that the organization itself does not get loud or get out of hand and whatnot whenever we have speakers, whenever we have very interesting and fun presentations going on during our weekly meetings. And another thing that I'm very proud of is a newspaper article of mine. This is a Daytona Beach local news journal. This is basically a Women in Aviation Day event at my school. This is an annual event which we hold every year and whatnot. This is basically 500 plus middle school girls coming from all over the county, coming all the way to Embry-Riddle's ICI gym we're hosting a lot of, we had a lot of events uh, for the young girls here. Um, it was all based on science and aviation. It was all to encourage them to be involved more in science and encourage them to, be more involved in aviation. We had a flight simulators there, as you can see here in the picture. But for me, myself, here's me. I had a pretty serious picture of myself in there, and that's probably the only time that I was serious in there. Other than that, I always had a smile on my face. I was always energetic and like, I had a blast in there. Basically, here is my name. Here it says Dwayne Tullock of the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals, and da 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 da. And basically what I was doing here was I created, well, my organization, we demonstrated creating a lava lamp from scratch. We did so by um, using a few simple products to do so. And there you can see I was handing off the Alka-Seltzer and whatnot to the girls. They were all fun. They all had a great time. I can say that was probably one of my most and fun community service opportunities that I ever had. This here I did not know it was Daytona Beach News Journal that was there, that was speaking to me and interviewing me at the time. I thought it was just someone from my school who were just asking questions and whatnot. And until a day later, when I went to my my part-time job, I found out that I was in the newspaper and someone brought it to my attention, and I was like, wow, like I never seen this come in, and it's crazy. So it's just some things that I'm very proud of. Um, for the purpose for FGPN will be to encourage my generation and the youth behind me in middle school and high school and whatnot to be involved in aviation or go on to do something spectacular career-wise with their lives. Basically what I've done so far to do that is I over the summer I've taken up a gentleman up on a flight. You guys can check out the video on the Facebook page. Not the video, a picture. I like to just take them up on discovery flights and introduce them to what it's like to be in an airplane. We did a lot of landings together. I just want to do a lot of community service outreach programs, for the youth and whatnot. So, and I also post pictures and videos of me in cross-country flights or just doing landings and whatnot, all on my Facebook page, on First Generation Pilots Network YouTube account, and Instagram. So our mission for the future will be to officially turn FGPN into a nonprofit organization. Of course, we want to create scholarships and and more hands-on aviation opportunities like discovery flights for the youth to encourage them to be in aviation. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up. But before I do so, I'll just go ahead and say I'm a private pilot, of course. I earned my private pilot license December 2013. I began flying when I was just 17 years old. To this day, here's my logbook. I have about 151.7 total flight time logged in there. Here's everything from my previous flight instructors. It looks like a doctor's handwriting. Of course, you can't read it, So, but I'll go ahead and wrap this up again and say special thanks to everyone who has supported First Generation Pilots Network. Every one of you who has liked the Facebook page, thank you so much. Thank you anyone who has commented or who has liked any pictures or anything like that. It's just my way of of inspiring people. So thank thanks again to the team, First Generation Pilots Network. You know, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, just keep a lookout for this network. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of innovative and, you know, inspiring ideas that's going to be coming from this network. So, thank you very much to everybody. Safe flights today to all my pilots, and everybody have a great